All right. So some of the things that we work for our business to make them grow, we want to do it. We set a goal really high, but then maybe we don't do the work we need to actually make it happen. So how do we make the time to make those goals a reality? So today, I have a handout that I'll send to you guys as well, but it's finding the time. So based on what you know, if you were to get started with a company or in your company that you're already in on a part-time basis, approximately how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? So these are all goal setting things that I want you to do, and then we're going to work our way backwards. So how much would you need to make per month in order to make this worth your time? Now, everyone's going to be a little bit different. Some people just want to pay for a car payment, maybe start saving. Other people are like, I want to retire my husband. So, what is it that ultimately you want to make this worth your time and your money? So, write down for me. If you're joining me live, you can type it in the chat so I can see what you want to make per month to make this worth it. And then the second step to this is you need to ask yourself approximately how many hours could you commit each week to develop that kind of income? Now, there is, a lot of time in our lives. We tend to just waste away. And when you are building a direct selling business, it's easy to not do the work. And then you can feel guilt, like I call it the little guilt monkey on your back. But if you will dedicate the time and put it on your calendar, just like you would any other appointment, if you had to go to the dentist or you need to pick your kids up at school, like you have that on your calendar, right? Or if you're homeschooling, you're going to have that on your calendar too. Like this is when you want to teach your kids. So we have to put the same kind of time and commitment to our business. So I encourage you to take and draw yourself a clock, okay? And then you can look at the times that you know you are busy. If you get up at 7 o'clock, where's that time that you are going to do your personal development? Where's the time that you have to be at work or you have to be homeschooling? Fill those in. I call those red light times. Those are times that you cannot work. You are committed to someone else, right? You are committed to helping your kids, your boss, or whatever. Those are red light times. And then there's times that you could probably maybe squeeze a little something in, and I call that yellow light time. Or it could be when you're driving and you're listening something that's self-development. That's a yellow light time. Those are times that you can find a way. Maybe it's your lunch break and you could comment back on your Facebook post, a yellow light time. It's an activity that grows your business or grows yourself, but doesn't necessarily make you money. Okay. And then you have your green light time. This is the time that you are like, I'm all in, no distractions, lock the door, put the sign on the wall, do not disturb, right? Building our future and actually get to work. The high paying yield activities, making the phone call, sending the text, doing the follow up, right? Doing the actual event. Like if you are party planning, you go to people's houses. That is a green light time. You can't do anything else. You're going to treat this business like you would treat your regular 9 to 5 or homeschooling your kids, whatever that might be. That you want your business to have a specific green light time. And that might be like for me, when I was first getting started, um, my husband worked full time and I was a stay-at-home mom, but I still had things that we had to do. And they're toddlers, and when they're toddlers, it's a little bit more challenging. You can't just like sit them in front of TV and let them do whatever, right? So I would do the things I needed to do with my kiddos. I would get our chores done together. When they went to nap time, that was green light time. That was the time that I was going to make the calls, do the follow-ups. Then when my husband got home, I made dinner, we sat down to dinner, and then I would sneak off downstairs into our very cold basement, and my husband would do the dishes and get the kids ready for bed. Then I'd come back up, do our family time, spend a little time with them, and put them to bed because that was important to me. So you have to decide what's important and where you can get your green light time. The reality and truth is, if you could dedicate depending on what your goal is. If your goal is like $6,500 a month, then you're going to want to be making about at least 2 hours a day. Does it have to be all at the same time? Nope, it doesn't. But find times that you can do high paying activity. You're actually talking to people, you're reaching out to people, you're following up with people, you're training your team. That is quality green light time. If you're making a post, commenting on Facebook, following up, that's more of a yellow light time. But you can find those nooks and crannies in your life to be able to really grow your business fast. Because one of my friends once said, I was a trainer called Eric Worre. He said, if you go slow, you starve to death. But if you go fast, it's fun. And I know that's honestly the truth. It is so much funner to grow your business faster because you get the energy and excitement throughout your whole team and everybody's moving at once. And you don't have like, if you sponsor like one person a month and then they don't do anything, you're a little bit down. But if you're sponsoring 10, 15, 20, even 30 people a month, which I have done, and I promise I'll share all my secrets if you want them, it is absolutely amazing. But to move that fast, you do have to have good systems, and that'll be another training for another day. But right now, timing. When can you get your green light timing in? And then the third question I have for you today, how many months will you work these kind of hours in order to develop the kind of income that you really want? So how much do you want, right? How many hours will you commit to doing your business every day or every week? And how long will you do it? These are the goals that I encourage you to set for yourself, to make it a reality, to make that six-figure income if you want it or more. Direct sales is absolutely an amazing tool to help people make extraordinary income as a normal, average, everyday mom, just like me and you. So thanks for joining us for our 15 minutes of fire. I hope you come again next week to learn more.